In this video, I'll talk about the housing, breeding, and finding of isopods. First off, even before you purchase or search for isopods, you must have their enclosure complete. How to build your isopod culture. Depending upon the amount of pill bugs you plan on keeping, most small containers will work. I keep my isopods in a small 8-inch by 16-inch plastic tub. I plan on moving my isopods to a new enclosure, a 10-gallon aquarium. At the moment, I have roughly 50 to 60 native isopods. How to house isopods. You will use a mix of organic soil, coconut fiber, leaf litter, and sphagnum moss. To begin, start by marking on the side of your tank, at the level you want the substrate to come to. Next, fill 1/3 of your tank up with organic soil. This is the soil I used. In order to keep your isopods healthy, you need to provide sufficient moisture. I personally suggest you buy some sphagnum moss to add to your culture. Coconut fiber will also help keep the humidity constant. Here I have some pressed coconut fiber. All you have to do to get it ready for your culture is to add water. Once the fiber has fully expanded, add enough to go 2/3 to your mark. This next step is optional. You can take some leaf litter from outdoors and add it. Please remember that it could carry disease, mites, or other harmful pests. To eliminate most of the risk, I suggest you bake the leaves at 400 for 10 minutes. If you decide to use leaf litter, it should be about 1/4 of the substrate. Once you've added everything to your substrate, thoroughly mix with your hands. Once thoroughly mixed, pack down the substrate to your predetermined mark. Now that you've completed your substrate, you can add cosmetic items such as coconuts, logs, or any other object you think looks good. Keep in mind if you get items from outdoors, you will need to bake them. Now that you have completed your isopods home, you can purchase or find your isopods. How to find isopods. A place that is very popular for pill bugs is along sidewalks. To safely capture your isopods, use a small paintbrush and a spoon. Look for logs or other hiding places near rotting vegetation, such as dead grass, old gardens, really any place that is humid and has food for them. I would say breeding is the easiest part of isopod care. Isopods require minimal care. I spritz the tank twice a week on one side, and once a week I fully mist the entire enclosure. Keep in mind, isopods need high humidity to breed and survive, but in addition, they need ventilation. Pill bugs cannot stand stale air. The last step to the full care of isopods is feeding. I found that carrots and lettuce tend to be a favorite among isopods. I will occasionally give my isopods pre-killed mealworms as a source of protein. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, head down to the comments below. I'll try to respond to all your questions.